Last week, CBC's iTeam told you about a Saskatchewan businesswoman who was offered cash in exchange for a job offer to a Chinese national wanting to immigrate to Saskatchewan. Today, we can report that Barb Reed from Fabricland isn't the only one to have received that offer, which experts say is illegal. A few weeks ago, Bill Sue, a rep from Vancouver immigration consulting firm V-Star International, told Reed that if she gave him a letter offering a job to a Chinese national, his company would pay the worker's salary and benefits for 3 months, and he would give Reed $15,000 cash. He called it a training fee. CBC has discovered Reed's story may just be the tip of the iceberg. The pages on this story continue to turn thanks to the investigative work of the iTeam's Jeff Leo, who joins us to talk about the latest on this story. Now, Jeff, after we learned the details of that initial story you reported on, you got a lot of feedback, I understand.
Yeah, that's right. We were contacted by people, business people actually, in Melfort and Nipawin, who told a story that was almost identical to the one you just told from Barb Reed there. They say Bill Sue came to their store, both of them computer stores in both of those towns, and offered them cash in exchange for a job offer letter to a Chinese national. Now, we also got contacted about another case. The economic development officer in Tisdale got a hold of us, and he said an Asian man, he didn't remember the name, didn't remember the business, but had been roaming around in Tisdale back in August, making similar offers of cash for jobs in that city. Now, in every case, the business owners said no to this offer, but it's interesting to see that Reed is apparently not alone in her story.
Absolutely. Do we know how widespread these sorts of cash for jobs offers are, if you're starting to hear these other threads of similar tales?
Well, certainly people are saying it's common right across the country, and we actually found a court case that shows that it may be happening here. It may have been happening here for quite some time. Canada Border Services Agency has laid a series of criminal charges and immigration charges against a Chinese couple from the White City area, so just outside of Regina. The CBSA says this couple was creating job offers from fake companies and then offering to pay legitimate company money in order to get a fake job offer from these legitimate companies. So doing both of those approaches. Now, the CBSA says they found 1,200 names in the records that they seized from this couple's home out in White City. The province had received immigration applications from about 400 of those people, and about 20% of them, 78 people, had already received permanent residence status from all of these immigration applications. CBSA also says the couple made about $600,000 on this scheme. The whole thing is going to court in January.
Okay, so back to this current case. Have there been any updates on that one?
Well, as for Bill Sue, you remember I originally asked him about the cash for jobs offer, got him on the phone, and at first he denied he had said anything like that. When I told him we had it on tape, he quickly ended the call, and since that time, his phone is no longer in service. As for the owner of V-Star, the company told me Bill Sue had never worked there, but we have Barb Reed actually on tape. Barb Reed from Fabricland. She's leaving Bill Sue a message at V-Star with the receptionist. The receptionist says, yeah, he's not in, but we'll get him to call you back. And a few minutes later, Bill Sue did call us back. V-Star's not able to explain that whole scenario, and also is not returning my calls now. As for Barb Reed, she has been contacted by the CBSA, by an investigator. They say they're planning to come out and interview her. She's also been contacted by the regulator, the federal regulator for immigration consultants. They're also asking questions about this story.
And I know you will too. Thanks so much, Jeff.
Yeah, you're welcome.